Hey guys, welcome to this first, hopefully we'll call it the first, it'll be a series of videos for training for busy ambassadors who don't necessarily have hours at a time to devote to learning. So I decided to make some of these shorter videos um, where I will explain, kind of break things down, do one um, theme in each video. So this one is going to be a little bit kind of basic information. Excited that you wanted to be an ambassador, wanted to share Shaklee, the gift of Shaklee, because it's truly a gift for that we can offer people. We have so many wonderful things that people actually need, and a lot of people are looking for. So, one of the first things we need to remember when we become an ambassador is that we are ambassadors. We used to call it distributors because we actually distributed products out of our inventory. And we don't do that anymore. There are no inventories. I mean, some people do keep inventory, but almost, most everybody just have people order online. And most customers prefer that. They would much rather order online than to have to come and pick it up at your house. So it's really a win-win for everybody. So the word distributor didn't really fit anymore. So Shaklee decided to start calling us ambassadors because we are ambassadors for Shaklee. We represent Shaklee. We present Shaklee. Um, so in order to do that, we have to be familiar with Shaklee and we have to be using the products. They call it become a product of the products. And no matter what business you're in, that's kind of a must. Uh, I would be very surprised if I went to the Ford dealership to buy me a car and I saw my salesman drive up in his private vehicle and it was a Chevrolet. I would kind of wonder a little bit. And that's what we don't want people to do with us either. And so, slowly but surely, we need to start incorporating um, more and more Shaklee products. And of course, the Shaklee products come in several categories. We have nutritional products, which include regular nutrition, weight loss, and sports nutrition. And then we have Green Home, which is safe cleaning products and personal care and skincare products. All safe for you, safe for the planet, safe for your pets and everybody around you. Okay. So become a product of the products. So I would love to have a one-on-one talk with you. We can do it on Zoom. We can do it in person if you're local, or we can do it in a call if you don't have an opportunity to do either of those two things. But just to kind of figure, so you can figure your mind out what you're really looking for, and I can get an insight into what you want from Shaklee so that I can hopefully help you attain that. And I have people, around me, above me in Shaklee, who are more than willing to help as well. So I would love to sit down and have that one-on-one chat with each of you. The next thing I will say is we need to start learning. Um, we don't need to be experts in nutrition, but we do need to have an idea of what Shaklee offers and what's out there. And there's so many ways to do that. Um, one of the ways is these videos will help you some. These will be more product business related, obviously, not so much product related. One of the videos will be somewhat product related, though. Um, Shaklee has, and we'll see this on the website in another video, a section called Shaklee TV under tools in your business section on the Shaklee website. And Shaklee TV is amazing. It's got hundreds and hundreds of videos in about everything you want to learn about, from 1 minute and up to, much longer. The catalog is another thing. I am one of those people that love a paper catalog. I order online. I do everything online, but I love having a paper catalog. So I give them out quite a good bit because most people actually do like a catalog. When a new catalog comes out once a year, I, as a sales leader, put a catalog in everybody's cart who has ordered recently. so that when they order their next order, they will get the newest catalog in their order for free from me. We can order them in packages of 10. We can order one at a time, but we can also order them in packages of 10, which gives is a little bit of a saving. And one thing I will tell you that I have done for years, and it may seem very old school, and maybe it's totally not your thing, but what I have done is I have a catalog, and if you see on this one, it says Heidi here. This is mine. I don't give it out, okay? And then I um, make notes about the products and about anything I learn, about, let me see if I can find a good page here, like here. So I make notes around here, um, what I learn on videos or what I hear from outline or different, whatever. And so, and this is a little bit of work, but it's also reinforcing and teaching me again and again when a new one comes out. And I kind of like doing it. I sit doing it while I watch TV or whatever. I take my new catalog and my old catalog and I transfer the notes that I need to transfer. Some of it has become very like ingrained and I don't need to write it down anymore. So um, that's another suggestion that I have for you. I also have put my I haven't put it on mine because it's mine. I don't need it, but I put a QR code. Let me get one. Um, so I put a label on here and I put my QR code right there. That's my storefront, my website, because most people are not going to sit and type in a long, right? They're not going to sit and type in a long URL address. So that's something I have done. I put that on my business card and anywhere. And the label that I have put on the front is basically the best way to get started with and I'll show you all this later, but just so that people, and then on the back, I have my contact information. And really, people only need your phone number. Okay. They don't need the email and all that. Most people are just going to text, right? Or call. Okay, so there are specific opportunity videos out there. Shaklee has made some, other people have made some. We're not going to go into that here, but I am going to show you a couple of things. I'm going to share my screen, and on some of these videos that I'm doing, I will be sharing a lot more um, on my screen. Now, this happens to be my daughter's. She's not active, but she's an ambassador. So this will show and I'm in her account because she has allowed me access into her account. Um, so this can kind of show what yours is going to look like, okay? So you come into the website here, you've logged and we're going to talk about all these other things in another video. But this box right here says my business over on the right hand side. That is called the back office. That's into your business account, and we will talk about that in another video. But I was going to show you a little bit on pricing. So let's just search for, let's just do Vitally. It's kind of a cool one. We'll do Vitally for Men. It doesn't matter at all. So you get in here in the account, and so now I have given her my price, okay, just because she's my daughter. But that price that I pay and that she's paying here, you would not get until you're a director. It's a sales leader price, DP. So don't look at her price, but what I'm going to show you is these three things. See, under your price, it says retail price. That is if people are not members. I hardly ever sell at retail price. But if people say, no, I don't want to become a member, I want to try it out first. Some people, you have to explain what membership is, okay? And so let me just talk about that real briefly. There are two membership forms. One is just preferred member. They're just consumers that get a special price that's about 15% less. So you see the member price next to it. That is about 15% less than the retail price. So that's one thing members get. They get an ongoing saving. Membership is a one-time thing, costs $19.95. unless it's free. It's free with $150 or more order. So it's all these things. But anyway, people need to know one thing, and this is what I always tell them: no commitment. You're not making any commitment by becoming a member. You're just getting the benefits and the savings. So people kind of understand they're not signing up for anything, that's going to get them in any kind of trouble. So you have the retail price, and then you have the member price, which is the price you're paying at this point. And then you have a PV number, which is point value. I've heard different product value, whatever, but it's a PV number. That number is what needs to be up to certain levels for you to get bonuses. So this is something we will look at in another video with a little bit more detail. But the thing is, just remember, if you get to 250 PV, you and everybody that you're selling products to, all your members, anybody under you buying products plus yours, if that gets to 250, then you get a small bonus from Shaklee. It's 4%. What you need to get to is 500, because that's when you not only get 8% bonus, but you will also get the difference between this member price and the distributor price. Okay, so that's another 10 to 13% that you will get. So if you have 500 PV, you should get around $100 back. So that's what kind of you need to remember. Start using the products, include as many products as you can, and then share it with others, and all of you together get to 500 PV, this number right here. It doesn't change when prices go up. That's the thing. It stays the same. And prices go up maybe every 2, 3, 4 years in Shaklee. They're really good about keeping the price solid. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you, and you will see that here and you will see those numbers here on the website, and everybody can see those. So I was going to show you one other thing. One other thing that is very important is to get connected with other, and I should have had this picture ready. Sorry about that. All right. So get connected with other Shaklee people. Whether that, with me, let's have a call maybe every week. I have a call with my upline every week to kind of check in, what's going on, questions, whatever. Get connected with other Shaklee folks around you, and then connect with on Shaklee Facebook groups. Okay. There are some, if you look at these right here, the Shaklee Share and Grow is you have to apply, you have to ask to join, and they will ask for your member information. But it is for ambassadors, and it is official Shaklee. So whatever you read there will be official information. You can ask questions. If they feel like it's a question that should be answered in public, then they will publish your question and all that kind of thing. There is another one. You see the other one under here. It's called Shaklee Central East Region. That's our region. Shaklee is split into two like that. And so that's another Facebook group. Very easy to connect on that one. The two leaders that we have in this region are very good at getting back with us if we have questions and concerns. The next two Facebook groups are not connected to Shaklee directly. They are run by ambassadors. So what you read on there is not necessarily official Shaklee information, but there's some very well-informed and very experienced ambassadors running those groups. So I do like them. Sharing Shaklee is for ambassadors, and Shaklee testimonials is just that. You can ask questions about certain illnesses. If somebody's had, results with it, with customers, just testimonials. We cannot make claims that Shaklee cures anything, but people can tell their story, right? If something specific has happened, they can share that story without making a claim that it'll do the same for somebody else. Now, the last two groups are in our group. Okay, Wellness Concepts Business Tips is a great group. It's run by my upline, Rena Graham, who's also your upline. She's an executive coordinator, and she has been in Shaklee forever and knows so much. And she shares so much valuable information on there, business wise. It's business tips, right? The last group, Lifelong Wellness, is my wellness hub, and some of you are members of that already. We'll talk about wellness hubs and wellness communities later. So, one other thing I want to just share real quick on here, let me actually stop share, is having a home-based business like Shaklee has a lot of tax benefits, and we will talk way more about that. But just remember right now, keep your receipts. Anything that you buy that is specifically for this business, whether it is paper for your office or things like that, it's a business expense. If you try a product, the first time you try a product, that is a business expense. So highlight your Shaklee receipt or your Shaklee invoice, the products that you're trying for the first time. And if you're a new ambassador, most everything will be new. You have to try them to be able to promote them. So it's a tax expense. Any product that you use for samples, and we have a lot of great samples now because we have a lot of the little sleeve packs. They're great for samples. Any product you use for samples, even if you don't use necessarily the whole bag, um, that's also a tax deduction. Use some discretion, obviously. If you use your car, um, keep up with the mileage. We don't deliver products anymore. We used to do that a lot. But if you go to meetings or if it's anything that is done, a trip that is done relating to Shaklee, you can keep the mileage. Okay. So just that's really all I need to say about that. I forgot one thing, and I hope this isn't taking too long. Share screen again. Let me see here. There is on the website, I can go to my daughter's here so we don't have to get out of this. We're getting into, so her business. Okay, actually you got straight into mine. I cannot actually get into their business side, which makes sense. It makes sense. But this is what it's going to look like somewhat for you. We're going to talk more about this later, so don't worry about that. See the tools section right here. When you get into your business section, hit the tools. And this is what I was going to show you. Everything else I'll show you on another video. But this one right here, these are the two mobile apps that Shaklee has. They are for Android and iPhones. And one is called Shaklee Connect, and that is the one you use to basically, it's like the website, but it's a mobile version of the website. And the Shaklee Share app, you see that on the right. It is an app that we share Shaklee from. It's got tons of information that we can share, graphics and links to all kinds of things. You can put your own things on there. There is also, if you look at the bottom of your phone screen, you will see where there is a learn section, and they have a whole course, both on using the app and also other things with Shaklee, being an ambassador. So those are the two apps. Anything you hear on these videos, please feel free to contact me with any questions about it, and we will talk later. And so welcome to Shaklee, and see you in the next video. Bye.